Breakfast Club. We have a new young lady with us.
That's right.
To TDE. She's from New Jersey.
And if you're a 90s baby, you probably think that she's affiliated with Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang. It's the SZA.
Hey, the SZA.
First of all, explain the name. You gotta put your lips on the mic, boo.
Hey,
oh,
there
come on,
go.
Charlamagne.
He's starting already.
Be real, I don't know you.
What? I didn't say you
gotta be
on the
careful.
mic. Okay, we have to talk closer to into the mic.
She said you gotta be careful. Oh, all right, SZA.
It's an acronym derived from the Supreme Alphabet. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should know that, Charlamagne.
Okay, so you study 5% lessons.
Well, I was raised Orthodox Muslim, so
Word.
on top of that, so like my music choice was weird as a child.
Got you.
So my only like introduction to contemporary music and hip hop was like my older sister, and she listened to a lot of like Cash Money and Wu-Tang.
Got you.
So aside from Louis Armstrong and Miles Davis, Wu-Tang was my only like.
The self-savior, zigzag, zig-a-law.
I was raised on Wu-Tang as well.
Me too, boo. How was a 24-year-old raised on Wu-Tang?
Well, I wasn't raised on it. It's just like, you know, when your parents are super strict, you just want to like rebel
Got you.
against everything, and it's just, I don't know. It's either jazz or guns and butter.
Who's your favorite Wu-Tang member?
RZA, probably.
RZA.
He's so brilliant. He sounds awesome.
So your parents were super strict as you were growing up, and I know that they probably weren't too supportive of your music career at first while you were in college.
You went to college?
I did.
Okay.
What school?
I don't know what to
Say it.
No, I'm into several.
You must owe him a lot of money. You must owe a lot
She
of
on the
money in
run from
student
Sally
loans.
Mae.
Man, I owe like a good like 80,000.
Come on, Top Dog. Come
Top
with
Dog,
that.
can you pay her
TDE.
loans? Come on, man.
Definitely a
Punch.
good 80,000.
What schools? What schools?
Top Dog running around here staying in all those fancy suits.
Yes.
You could have been paid for your
Come on now.
education.
Absol spends that in hair moisturizer. Yeah. They can pay for your student loans.
Hair's luxurious.
What school?
I went to a couple. One of them I went to DSU. That was my first.
The hell is DSU?
Delaware State.
Oh.
You guys, come on.
We're
That was
all
my
in
first
Delaware,
one.
right? We're all in Delaware. What station?
You
is
guys,
Delaware?
Charlamagne don't know nothing about no acronyms for school.
I ain't go to college.
You don't even know what an acronym is.
Nah, I don't want to say it's overrated, but
All right, so what other schools? You said a bunch of them.
I sold crack.
I went to LIU.
Charlamagne,
LIU.
stop telling this I sell crack story, because I met your brother in South Carolina. He said you ain't never sell no crack.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother ain't never told you no lie like that.
I'm telling you he did.
My brother's her age, so he ain't
What
never
that mean?
he ain't never told you no lie
No,
like
I'm
that.
telling you.
So what? Hold on, slow down for a second.
What?
So never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know.
LIU.
I failed out of my last semester, so I'm not really proud about school.
How did you fail out? Were you doing
It
music?
was on
doing
purpose.
music?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was doing music, and my parents are super like, I don't know, they're very conservative and they're very traditional. So the only way for them to like really get it is if you like force them. So you can't just be like, hey, I'd like to sing, and they'd be like, tight, go to class. Or like, tight, finish your project. So I had to be like,
Do they speak to you now? Do your parents speak to you now? Or,
Oh yeah, my dad is my dogs. My dad is
My dogs.
Dad is.
I love my
Now, if
dad.
Donald Sterling say something like that, y'all want him booted out of Los Angeles. Dogs.
My dad is awesome. And my mom is the homie. Like my parents are my friends.
I am using that one. Damn dogs.
I got it from my brother. Don't touch
So nobody in your family sang before you?
No. Hell no.
So that was
My
you.
dad
You was
sang.
the first with that dream. Wow.
I do hear the jazz influence in your music, though. I remember when they first were about to sign you, and Punch sent me some of your music. Like, what do you think about this girl, SZA? You know, we're thinking about signing her and everything. And I was like, oh, I like that. It's different, and it's very like nice riding too in your car music. And
Okay, now tell us the story. How'd you get here?
What do you mean?
Like, how'd you get with TDE? What were you doing before? Your parents didn't want you to sing.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
always read that you hadn't even been singing that long before you hooked
Yeah,
up
no.
with them.
I was at like Fallon the other day, and like one of my friends from high school was there, and he was just like,
When did you start singing?
he was like, I don't remember you singing. I feel like you were in dance and theater, but you weren't. I don't know. I didn't do anything music related. I was working at like Sephora and bartending.
You worked at Sephora? I love Sephora. I need to go there today and get me some Izzy
Get
Miyake.
lost.
I used to go there and buy this facial product called Zier, but they don't sell it there no more. It's only at Bloomingdale's.
Well, maybe SZA can put a call in for you.
You still get a discount there?
Yeah, I heard I was
my
on like the in-store email. I felt mad, like important. It was awesome.
Oh, they still send you there like you an employee?
No, my ex-employees, like they texted me like, look girl, they talking about y'all on the in-store email.
Wow.
Nice.
That's dope. So how did
You consider that dope. So, anything she spoke about, that's dope.
So TDE was your first in it?
Forget that she was a marine biologist, you know.
You was a marine biologist?
Yeah, that's what I studied.
What the hell is that? You like fish?
I do.
You
I
like
love
fish.
I just
This
have
guy.
a really high, I don't know, interest in animal life.
How did you have an animal life and you're human? Come on now, explain.
Animals are boring and they're weird and they're violent and they're extra. Like animals are just what they are, and I have respect for that. They just stick to the script.
Look at Joe.
So do humans.
No, they don't.
What are we talking
definitely
about
not.
right now? Now get back
I
to
don't know.
TDE.
Sorry.
Hold on.
did
You ever seen a pit bull just flip on a little baby? That ain't sticking to the script.
What? I've also seen pit bulls rescue, like
You-
save babies.
You ever seen a killer whale at SeaWorld kill the person
Well,
that's been
they're a
saving?
killer whale. Isn't that part of the script?
What?
They're supposed to be,
To be
they're
a
not
killer
supposed to be
whale?
Would you rather just be a bum ass
tame.
whale living in the ocean, or would
A
you rather be the
bum-ass
center of
whale
attention at SeaWorld?
living in
That's
the
That's what's
ocean.
wrong with human beings in general.
Okay, I don't think any whale wants to be in SeaWorld.
Listen, being
Trapped.
in the middle of the ocean is like working at the Sephora. Once you take that
Oh,
whale
my
and put him in
goodness.
SeaWorld, it's like being signed to
real.
TDE.
How do you know?
That is not true.
So you don't like the circus or anything that's detains animals?
You just have no freedom when you're in SeaWorld. You can't
So you
go
don't miss-
anywhere.
You don't go to circus and nothing like that.
My dad takes me to circus all the time, but I just don't go now.
You ever been to the Universal Soul Circus?
I have.
Universal.
They got pit bulls and
They don't
Rottweilers
have
instead of
pit
lions
bulls,
and tigers.
man. They don't have pit poodles.
They have dogs doing the nay-nay, according to Envy.
They do.
God.
It was a pit bull doing the nay-nay for
yes,
real.
they did. It wasn't a pit bull, but the dogs did a nay-nay.
That's awful.
So how'd you get with TDE? Kendrick Lamar came in to buy some
Face
cool
wash.
water.
Hair products.
I met Punch like 2 years ago now, like 2 or 3. I think.
In Sephora.
No,
Oh.
actually, my boyfriend at the time was creative director for 10 Deep, and he.
Love 10 Deep, by the
I
way.
know you were a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
They like sponsored one of Dot's like first shows for CMJ at Gramercy, so then I went to go bring them some wares on a Sunday, like the day after, and I was scared, so I brought my homegirl with me, and she was like listening to some awful shit on GarageBand like the night before, and she was just jamming out or whatever, and Punch was just like, what are you listening to? What are you so amped about? And she was like, you ain't know, she sings. And I was like, wow, this is really
Awkward.
unprofessional. Like, this
Your
has
vagina
nothing to
starts
do with what
sweating.
I'm right.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, under your breast area. This is, I know.
Oh, goodness.
He was like, let me get those earphones. Like, he listened and he was like, your voice is really interesting. This is awesome. What are you trying to do? And I was like, nothing. And then I just went back like to class and like, just went back to my regular life. But every once in a while, besides like my mom and my boyfriend and Ashley, like Punch had been the only other person to hear me sing.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while, I'd like do a song and send it to him, and he'd be like, "This is really tight." And then eventually, like fast forward like a year,
Mm-hmm.
and then I decided to like make real music, kind of. And I don't know, it was super casual. Like it was just really organic. He was just like, "You trying to fly out or what?"
Wow.
Sheesh.
Hold
He,
on
like,
now.
forced you
When a
to.
man says you trying to fly out or what now, you got
I mean, when you say that,
I know.
to make sure his intentions are pure.
No, it was just super like he's very, all of them are very lyric driven, so that was what I feel like was super appropriate, just about everything. Like it fit because they kind of like were super into what I was saying, what I was really talking about, and I was very different, and I still think sometimes they're not all the way sure. Like I don't know what the f- you're doing, but I like it, and I respect that. Like as long as they just respect me.
So your old boyfriend's gonna definitely want some money
Listen,
since
Definitely
he
wants
made
in.
the initial connection between you
he
and
didn't do it on
TDE.
purpose.
listen.
Unless he cheated, then you just cut him off.
And if he got naked pictures of you, oh my God!
What do you mean?
Wait till you pop off. He putting them out.
See how this
You
man
better
is?
have Punch make a call to him and tell him he gonna get tied up if he make the wrong move.
No, I don't date people like
You know that's what guys do. They take pictures like that for insurance. They wait till you get famous.
That's
and
what
then
you
boom.
do. Stop talking about everybody else. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Charlie
That's a
showing me all these
character
naked
flaw.
pictures of people.
I don't do stuff like that.
I don't know.
Well, none of my girls have gotten famous yet, so I don't know what I would do.
Oh my
be
goodness.
honest.
So now
with
let's talk about the plans though, because the EP is out. All right, and then the full length album. What's the plan with that? Let the EP rock for a while though first.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm trying to like really build like a full on like musical sound, like with live instrumentation, and I've been working with like Thundercat and learning how to play the bass myself, and like just trying to like really build out and create something that's worth remembering. I opened for Coldplay. last night or the night before.
That's
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So you play
exciting.
instruments too?
I don't yet. I'm learning the bass.
Okay.
Which is pretty. I played the saxophone earlier in life, but I don't remember.
You know, people that have been grinding for years hate your story. They're like, she's 24, she was working at Sephora, she randomly met Punch asked what she's doing, she said nothing.
It wasn't like it wasn't like I you know what, like I feel like it'd be different if I didn't, you know, if I didn't have talent, not to be like weird, but like if I didn't actually sing or if I didn't write or
Yeah, because you actually were a writer.
drive,
Always.
I don't have any, I don't feel any type of way about that. It's just like
Too bad, right?
right. I don't,
I
not
mean,
too
what
bad,
you
but
do?
like it's just
No, I'm
like
saying
I don't
too
know.
bad. Who can be mad? I mean,
I suggest everyone should just try it.
that's how I got into radio. I just randomly, you know, was trying to get a marketing job. Paul Rosenberg said, "Hey, why don't you try the morning show?" And I did.
Wow.
I'm
Is
glad
that
you
your
don't
hair?
rap though. It's too.
Oh.
Oh, I
That's your
love
hair?
your hair.
Thank you.
It's
I
all
want to
yours?
hide in it.
Oh.
I want to
You
hide.
want to hide in
I
it.
want to hide in it.
Is that real?
I just asked
Let me
that.
root you real quick.
No, I can't let you.
Yeah, because you got tracks in there.
No, it's because I put rollers in and I really stayed up till like 3 a.m. to look like something this morning. I didn't
Oh.
lotion, but I still.
Oh,
You're
didn't
definitely
lotion
gonna get a
it.
hair endorsement opportunity.
Not before Absol. Over Absol's
I'm
dead
telling
body.
you, if somebody puts him in like a good like prime rod situation, that would be crazy.
Oh,
How-
absolutely. The
How
black.
tight are you with the rest of the guys on TDE? Who are you tightest
Those are my
with?
bros. Isaiah because we like lived together for the summer.
That's what he said. He told us he hit it.
No,
Didn't he? Didn't Isaiah say that when he was
No,
here?
he did.
I
I
watched
didn't know who
it.
you were at first though, but he just said
Don't
SZA. I
listen
didn't know
to
who
them.
SZA was.
I'm telling you, he would never say that.
All right.
He wouldn't say
He
that.
would never
He
say
was like,
that.
y'all used to live together.
Yes, we did.
And he said he the closest with
So
you
what's your
because
first
y'all
name?
used to live together.
Solana.
That's what he said. Solana.
Solana, there you go. And then I said, well, who does? I asked he later who is Solana. She was like SZA.
Yeah.
He said, y'all
She's
used to
not
SZA,
falling for
SZA.
this.
I feel like I just told Isaiah my real name like last month.
Yeah,
So I don't really
there's
know.
no way he could know her real name.
You didn't see the interview?
I did.
I'm sure she would have heard it, but it
Oh,
was
never
glorious.
mind then. Don't worry about that lie we told.
All right,
It
so
won't
you
work if
guys,
she saw the interview.
how weird was that though? Because obviously you didn't know him before that. I'm sure it's a little bit at first
We
like competitive.
argued. Oh, we argued. We argued for a while.
About
Like,
what?
Just like I'm super like competitive, and he's really competitive, and he's a little younger than me. So it's just weird, like when you live in close quarters with somebody, like every day, you argue about stupid toilet paper and boots and just stuff that's petty.
Imagine if you and
You have to
Absol
seat
lived
up.
together. Y'all be arguing over hair products.
No, Soul and
And
I
who
actually
comb
really
is whose?
tight. I don't know. We're all. It's like I have a different relationship with all the boys. Like Q just whispers dirty nothings in my ear every day.
Q be trying to hit.
Oh, he's hilarious.
My dog Q.
He's hilarious. And then like I don't know. Like Dot is always like the voice of reasoning and wisdom and like just believe in yourself, like all that kind of
Just
shit.
believe in yourself.
He like Tyrese on Twitter. Yeah.
Kate out with the words of wisdom.
And for real. And then
You can do it.
Soul is always like he's very level headed. He's always just like
So like if your album come out before mine, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
no. He's super. He
He might have said that. He might have said.
No, I swear he's.
He
like
was
the
a little
most
upset on
gentleman
Twitter about
person.
his album and saying he's going to leak it himself.
The black lip
Oh,
pastor.
He did say that.
we recorded it together.
He said, if my album don't come out soon, I'm about to leak it myself. And then Top Dog said, there's no leaking going on.
it'll be out in any second.
Yeah, 'cause he's gonna
and
leak
it's
it.
awesome. No, he's not.
Okay.
Who's your favorite member of TD?
I don't
Lyric wise, rap wise.
Lyric wise.
Yeah, who do you like? Like who do you really enjoy listening to?
SZA.
Well, it's crazy. I think they're ready for different reasons. Though.
Mhm.
It's like I was with Q before anybody, just because I feel like everybody has like an inner like you just want to like get crazy occasionally. And I went to like a bunch of shows, and I was always it was like my guilty pleasure, so I always with that. And that was just super. I loved his beat choice. I loved like his jazz influences and his storytelling ability.
True.
That was crazy. And Soul and I just share a common thread in terms of like just knowledge in general. So I always
And hair.
respected that. Yes, over everything.
And Absol likes to drink. Those other guys don't really. Well, Schoolboy Q does too.
I'm gonna say Soul smokes more than anything. But well, we share like a minor commonality in that. But and then J-Rock he's just the nicest to me. Period.
He's a
like
thug.
he's the kindest person you've ever met, and he's super, just like warm. I could record with him forever and never feel like pressure or weird. And Isaiah, like he's like a brother to me.
Can you
We
see
were
yourself
growing
getting pregnant from anybody in
Oh,
TD?
shut up.
What are you
Nah,
talking
to
about,
be
man?
honest, I don't really like people that like travel a lot. I like
You
people
stay
that
home while I
home.
travel, right?
Right.
There we go.
I just want people to stay home and wait for me.
That's right. You get you a
Wait
nice,
for me?
get you a nice loser,
So now do you have
and
a
you let
boyfriend
them
now?
Kevin Federline and Bobby Brown in that situation.
What?
Get you a nice loser, and you let them Kevin Federline, Bobby Brown.
I'm
in that
from
situation.
having dollars though.
Yeah,
do you have,
but
do you have a
was on the
boyfriend
decline.
now?
She does. She does.
I don't know.
Kind of.
You
Yes.
know or you don't know? Yes.
Maybe.
You guys are having sex, but it's no title yet.
So what
Right.
happened with the 10 deep guy?
She went and got somebody that work at PRPS now.
No. Yes. Never mind.
Okay, so what happened to him?
I've known him for 7 years. That's the homie.
He's out of here.
No, he's the homie.
Don't you
But
talk bad
you're not
about
dating
him.
him anymore, I'm saying.
He the one with the
guy.
nude tapes.
He's definitely the guy.
So-
Shut the. Don't say
got
So
that.
that's
sex
the guy
tape,
you're
don't say
still
nothing.
dating?
You're putting things into the universe, and if it pops up, I'm coming to you first.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I want you to know.
So he does have them.
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
So wait, so that's not the guy you're dating now. That's your ex, though. Okay.
No, it's. I don't have an ex. I don't have an ex. I don't have a guy.
She
You
had
just
some
said
guy-
you do.
She said no. She said
said
she has a
that.
guy that she's having sex with. There's no label yet,
You said that.
and you agreed.
And you
I
said
pointed.
yes.
That means you agreed.
Appointed.
Let me quarterback this situation real
Go
quick.
ahead.
When you get really famous, right, and this guy's
Uh-oh.
got this sex tape.
Oh, boy.
I'm just saying, y'all gonna have to just come together, go to Vivid together, and call it the SZA reel.
Scissor reel.
I don't
Scissor
even own
reel.
a shower rod.
Oh.
I, feel like I don't think
own
that
one?
would work for me. I don't know. I'm heavy as. I don't know. Anyway.
Stupid.
Yeah,
All
stop
right.
looking at her like that, Charlamagne. You perv.
No, she said she was
How do you
heavy.
feel-
I had to analyze the situation. Like, no, she nice.
I'm happy.
Are you happy to have been able to put out your EP? That was actually pretty quick, too, after getting signed. That's a nice fast forward.
They put me to work the same day.
Mhm.
They just put me in the studio.
Nice.
But yeah, it feels good.
Well, I'm glad you don't rap because that would be hella hella pressure to be the first female rapper in
I
TV.
might start. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. But I feel
I'm
like
kidding.
I don't know. It's a lot of pressure as a singer too, though. I think
Mm-hmm.
people want you to be a rapper, and they want you to like no.
Well, you're with them, TDE, so yeah.
Right. They want you to like represent.
I'm going to be in a
the
cipher.
Mm-hmm.
exactly like why didn't you spit anything in a cipher? And I'm just like,
Because I don't do that.
what am I gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
just supporting. I'm riding for the homies. That's it.
So do they ask you to do like hooks on their albums or anything ever?
Yeah, but it's not like you gonna do this hook. It's
I'm
just
saying
like
they ask.
yeah, like
Okay.
they're super just like we'll vibe in the studio and they've never done anything I didn't like, so I was super more than willing to just like vibe with everybody. And it's interesting to get to know people outside of like regular life, like knowing Q in the studio versus Q just in the daytime.
Right.
It's a very different thing.
I saw him going off on Twitter the other day.
I can't see Q being nothing but Q
Yeah,
at
like
all
Q.
Oh
times.
yeah, exactly. Same with everybody though. They're all just them, and they'll never change for it.
It's great because
You and
everybody
Leo.
really does have their own different style and they're completely different personalities.
It's my favorite crew in the game right now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, without question.
I'm honored to be a part of it.
Well, thank you for coming up
yes,
here.
thank you, SZA. And
We appreciate
congratulations
it.
on
You
everything.
have a lot
Make
of
sure you
courage to
pick
come up here.
It was rough.
And come back when the sex tape drops.
Oh,
We'll be
my
here to
goodness.
support you. We'll clean that up for you.
You want clothes or no? You don't want no clothes? Then?
Yeah, I want clothes. You want to give me some free clothes?
You gotta be
Let
quiet,
me shut the
though.
hell up then.
Yeah.
It's SZA.
Trying
It's
to
the
get
Breakfast Club. Good morning.